is a beautiful word in English that we don't have in German, serendipity. You know, if you think about the most important moments of your life, chances are very high they were not planned. They were just serendipitous encounters. I mean, how you met your spouse, how you got your first job, all of these things. I kind of stumbled into all these startups almost by accident, by serendipity. But I really didn't think about what are my values and why am I actually doing this. During that time, I tried to find out what I wanted to do when I grew up. What I did is I really tested a lot of different things. You know, started a foundation for environmental protection. I looked into underwater robotics. You know, I did lots of really crazy different stuff. But one fateful day, I bought myself a 3D printer for the underwater robot startup. And that actually changed the direction of where I was going. 3D printing, when I talk about 3D printing, a lot of people think about little plastic toys. You know, actually 3D printing is much more interesting. It's going to change the way we manufacture objects, and it's already doing that. Now there's 3D printed parts in aerospace, etc. You know, in the next couple of years, we are going to see tremendous change in the way objects look like around us. And we can print with almost every material possible, you know, whether it's metal, whether it's polymers, living cells. We are talking to people who want to print heart valves, you know, out of living cells so they are not rejected by your body, etc. And I always thought like that courage is like the absence of fear. But that's actually not true, isn't it? You know, the absence of fear is stupidity. Right? Because only stupid people are not afraid of, you know, the stuff that's unknown. Courage is actually when you're scared shitless and you do it anyway. I think it's an extremely important trait because we are so worried about the future all of the time. And now the funny thing is, you know, the future is it's usually really not that bad. I mean, you're not all of a sudden losing all your knowledge and all your capabilities and all your friends and just because you're doing something new. So why do we always expect that we could fail so spectacularly that it would be disastrous? Now, let's talk about vision for a short moment, because I think that's the one thing that's lacking in most of the current companies. Why didn't we actually get to the crazy space stations? Why haven't we solved all the environmental issues yet? It's because people have kind of forgotten to dream big and find a path towards it. And I think this is really something that's missing from the current discussion about leadership. You know, this moment where a leader says, "I will do this, and please, folks, who wants to come with me?" You know. And Barbara yesterday said, everybody wants to be a leader. I don't think so. Everybody likes the thought of being a leader. Being a leader is incredibly stressful. I mean, think of Elon Musk. People are still laughing about this guy. People are still ridiculing him and are saying, hey, this guy, he will run out of money or his rockets will explode or whatever. And look at the track record. You know, for the last decade, he's been beating every expectation. Not in terms of schedule, but in terms of what he actually got done. I don't think Elon Musk is that special, except for one trait, that he was able to ignore all the other folks who are constantly saying, no, this is a bad idea, you will never get it done, etc., etc. I mean, he's clearly very, very, very intelligent. But I think the one differentiating factor is the willingness to take the risk that somebody might laugh at him. This is, in my opinion, the one thing that keeps holding most of us back when we want to do interesting things. The fear that somebody might ridicule us and might laugh at us. Please think about what you can do as a leader and whether you are willing to actually get out of your comfort zone. Because that's where interesting things happen. Again, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is actually when you feel, oh my God, should I really be doing this? Yes. This is a really good indicator you're onto something interesting.